Yo, tripolar bear. What should you level in your offhands and what is going to make money is the question that I'm going to answer today. So, right now, because of the patch that GGG did, you can no longer obtain level 2, 3, or 4 empowers, enlightens, or enhances from any source in the game. So the only way to get a level 4 empower is going to be from you corrupting into level 4. So for the juicers right now, empower is looking pretty nice to level up and to sell and try your hand at level 4. Just a quick heads up, all right? Do not grab anomalous, okay? Reduce strength requirement. You want the quality, right? The quality on empowers, the quality on enlightens, all of this makes the gem gain experience even when it's in an offhand. You can combine this with a Haku crafting bench weapon, which gives quality of socketed gems. Now, these are expensive to craft on your own, but you can very easily just buy weapons or bows or whatever that have this mod unveiled onto them and use these in your offhand to level your enlightens, empowers, etc. faster. So right now, empowers are 100C. Empowers at level 3, corrupted, are 130. A clean empower is like 190. So if you take an empower and level it up all the way to level 90, you make 90 chaos, which is about 1 exalt right now, right? That is really, really nice. But the thing is, if you corrupt it, then you get 8 exalts out of it, right? So that is about, a 7.5 exalt profit, or excuse me, that is about, 6.5 to 7x profit, including the cost of the gem and GCPs. It's about 6.5 if you hit this. Now, the chance to hit a level 4 empower is only 1 in 8. So right now, if you kind of math it all out and whatnot, I think it's going to be better for you to just be selling these clean 3. And most people would be better off doing this unless you're willing to do a little bit of a gamble, because I would rather, especially for like my first set of empowers, I would much rather get about a exalt worth out of all 6 of them, right? We just lock in 6 on 6 versus a 1 in 8 chance at 6.5 extra money, right? Because if you don't hit anything, it goes down to 130, right? So you only lose 60C. But if you hit level 2, then it just tanks all the way down, right? A level 2 corrupted empower right now is only worth 100 chaos. So not even really about what you bought it for, if someone would even be willing to pay that. So right, you like kind of break even, but really you lose because of the GCPs. And then, you can go up a little bit. I don't know. I think for a first set of empowers, I would do this, and then the future sets, right? I would go for those gambles, but it is up to you. This is a pretty big payout, and if you hit one of them in your set of 6, I mean, you've made big money, right? Because then you're selling all the other ones for like the 130, whatever it is, right? This is just the cost of the GCPs, right? So if you don't get anything at all, you just broke even, right? And it's kind of a time waste at that point if you don't hit any of them. Versus, you sell them clean. Boy, man, you made, 70C, something like that. That's not bad. Anyways, for the non-juicers, right? And, really quickly, we'll talk about 21 gems to level. But quickly, enlightens are better if you corrupt into a corrupted level 3, because those sell a little bit more. But level 4 enlightens right now are only selling for like 6 something. That might change in the future. Right, they're like 6, 6.2. A corrupted level 3 enlighten goes for like it's 190 for clean. Excuse me, corrupted is going to be a little bit more than the empowers, right? 140, 150, stuff like that. So I think empower right now is one of the best ones to do, just because when you get the big payout, if you are going to gamble it, it is much bigger. But let's take a look at some level 20 gems with 0 whatever quality, and then they're corrupted, right? So these are gems that you buy from the vendor, right? You go to Act 3 for Hatred, for example, to just get like a level 12 gem from Act 3 instead of buying it from Nessa at level 1, right? Save yourself 12 clicks on every gem and save yourself some time. Right, these are what you want to be leveling. If you're just starting out in the league, you want to level these because it's going to give you a decent enough chance at getting some decent money. So Purity of Fire right now is really popping. A level 21, just zero quality, nothing special. 21 Purity, that's like 70C, right? You buy it for like whatever it is, chance orbs or elks, right? You throw 6 of them on your gear, and at the end, you go for that corruption and you try to hit it. If you get lucky, I mean, you made 70C. That's not bad. Toxic Rains are 40, right? All of these, like, there's the auras are always really nice. And I'll have this linked down in the description so you guys can go ahead and check that out. But auras are always going to be pretty nice, especially as the league goes on. Toxic Rain, all of these, like, Spectre, stuff that scales really well with levels. There's lots of these in the 40 to 60 range. I always do Hatreds. Hatreds are always, just nice. Everybody would want like a 21 Hatred, and it's going up right now. There's only 20 online. But, keep an eye on this page, right? 45C every time you hit a 21. That's not bad, right? That's 0.5x, and it only costs, some alterations, right? It's really not hard to level them up. Other than this, if you guys want to get real spicy later on, instead of doing the Empowers, the Enlightens, you could go ahead and grab Divergent or Anomalous gems. And boy, oh boy, if you hit those to 21, you do make a lot of money. But there's always the chance that you lose quality, and that is really bad on those Anomalous, Divergent, Phantasmal gems. So, TLDR, if you're poor, grab some Purity of Fires, Hatreds. I feel like Toxic Rain's not going to last too long. I would just stick with stuff like Auras. The Aura Stackers and, whatnot are going to want to have level 21 so they can hit the next thresholds and whatnot, right? For, the Aura effect and etc. Auras are always really safe. I would just grab stuff like that. If you're poor, if you're not, you got a little money, I would go ahead and I would do Empowers. I would just quality Empowers. I'd get them to level 3. And if you want to make just guaranteed money on that, right, you just cycle them. I would just sell them uncorrupted. If you got some big balls, then go ahead and go for that level 4. Anyway, I hope this clears up some questions about what to level in your offhands and whatnot. I've been asked that a couple times on the stream, and I'll see you guys there. All right, peace out.